Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Chosen. Are you parenting a kiddo who is constantly in motion? Does she hang off a chair upside down? Is he always feeling to walk on curbs or landscape walls to turn them into a balance beam? Is your child jumping off furniture on the regular? Does she beg you to twirl her around so that she gets dizzy? Do you have a kiddo who is literally climbing up walls? If this behavior is driving you up a wall, bear with me, because your kiddo could simply be moving to get what his or her body needs. The brains of children who have experienced trauma, abuse, and neglect commonly have trouble responding to information that enters the brain through the senses. One of those senses is called the vestibular sense, which is just another way of saying the sense of balance. I like to think of the vestibular sense as how our bodies feel when they are in motion. Children who experienced a stressful pregnancy or birth, were hospitalized shortly after birth in the NICU, or who weren't picked up and put down repeatedly as infants, sometimes struggle with the way their bodies feel in motion because this sense of balance is controlled by the fluid in the inner ear. Some children respond to this by needing less vestibular input. These children are what we call vestibular avoidant, meaning they get car sick very easily. They hate roller coasters and they don't want to use a sit and spin. These children may not calm down when there's motion involved, and you may in fact see an escalation in hard behaviors if you go for a car ride. Other children are vestibular seeking and they crave motion. I have parented a child like this. As a toddler, she turned virtually anything into a balance beam. As she got older, she could feel like she was on a roller coaster hours after getting off and begged to ride them again and again and again. After a day in the ocean, she would lay in bed and still feel like she was riding the waves. She can read easily in the car. When upset, her go-to way of calming down was to swing in our backyard or rock in a rocking chair. To navigate this in your family, look for patterns when motion is involved and keep in mind that vestibular input can stay in our bodies for a few hours. Does your kiddo avoid motion or seek it? Children who avoid motion or don't like it shouldn't have it a few hours before bed, and don't try a car ride to calm him down. Kiddos who are desperate for this type of input really need it, so make sure they get it. When you can, let younger kids swing at the park or do somersaults in your house before they have to have times of quiet or before schoolwork needs to be done. Vestibular seeking children will likely calm down after an episode of hard behaviors if you let them swing or rock in a rocking chair. These kiddos need to move, so make sure you give them plenty of opportunity to do it. They really aren't trying to drive you up a wall. They're just listening to their bodies. Occupational therapists are experts in helping children with sensory struggles. But if you need a little help figuring out whether your child is motion avoidant or motion seeking and what to do about it, don't hesitate to reach out to us today. Don't forget to check out the Coffee with Chosen section of our website at www.chosen.care for more information on sensory processing ideas for children from hard places. Have a great day.